Good morning. This is your morning moment. And I don't know what week of self-isolation we're in. It just feels like it's taking a while. It's taking longer than many of us had anticipated. And I've got friends in India who were given 3 hours in which to get into lockdown. We've got friends all around the world who have got different scenarios that each of us are facing. And I think the biggest issue right now for a lot of us is around fear. And when I think about fear, I think there's a few things that we can do with fear. And one is to actually get down into it and think on your own fear, work your way through it perhaps, and examine it from a worst case scenario. What's the worst thing that you think is going to happen? And that's got its own sort of pacing to it. I think that can have its own repercussions to you on an emotional and certainly on a spiritual level. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is to let go of it altogether. And how do you actually do that? And the most powerful ancient teachings invite us to come to a place of present moment awareness, to get into this moment, not in our past and not in our future. And one of the most powerful ways, of course, to do that is by practices around meditation, using yoga, eating, cooking your own food, connecting to Mother Nature, of course, is probably the most potent of all. So you have to figure out how you can do that in this time of isolation and during this time of our crisis, our global crisis. Coming to your breath is probably the most powerful way that you can do it. And as the great poet Robert Frost says, the only way through trouble is through it. So allow your breath to guide you and allow your own invitation to present moment awareness to actually be your anchor at this time. I wish you namaste.